Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Welcome back, guys. I'm sorry I'm late today. Having a little bit of computer issues, but welcome back. Here we have Bitcoin on a daily time frame, and since it's the weekend, I just wanted to point out a few things today. As you can see, we are putting in a reprieve bounce, but I think this bounce is almost over due to the volume declining. So I think we're going to start to look back for the support. It might roll over. So be ready for that. And then as we are rolling down, I'm looking for the first thing to get tested is right around 20,700. Once we test that level, I would like to go sideways and up. If we do start closing underneath that with 4-hour candles, I'm looking for this 20,500 as the last level of support. If we lose 20,500, then we're going to probably go all the way down and retest the low of yesterday, which is around 19,900. And obviously, if we lose that level, we're looking for all the way back to 18. It is the weekend. Be very careful. Anything can happen. As of right now, I'm watching this ascending channel. The second we break under there, or our 20,100, which was our weekly level, I'm looking for this to go back down, and I'm still looking for us to get accumulated on this lower level. Okay, this channel now is officially useless because we have broke out of it. So I can just remove that. We had the path for the downside here already. So I'm just going to leave that there. If we break down from here, I'm looking for a move straight down. Then we can look for if we're going to get a bounce or not. Yeah, so I'm looking for a move straight here. If we can get a bounce here, great. Okay, and we can go up. If we're not, we're going to go lower. If we can get a bounce here, great. If not, we're going lower to that daily level. This is where I'm looking for my next accumulation. I do not expect the liquidity in these levels not to get tapped. I do think if we can't get back into this descending blue channel, we're gonna get a kick back down hard. Then we're gonna be looking for some support, and I'm looking at this level over here. I had this lower level here because of the bottom of this channel, but now I'm looking at this as like, hey, I think the accumulation might not even get all the way that low. I think we just tapped one level right here, this 17.7. Best case scenario, we're gonna stop right over here around 15. So I'm looking for 15 as the bottom of this drop, and then we can look for the rally back up. If we do come to the lower targets, I'm ready, but I think we might get accumulated within this 2 range and then just W out of this pattern. So that is my thought on Bitcoin, and I'm gonna zoom into a 4-hour because this is daily. On the 4-hour, as you can see, the EMAs are converging. If we do get rejected here, the rejection will be very, very hard on the 4-hour. If this 21 EMA cannot get above the 55, it's gonna be a hard rejection outside of this channel too, since we're at the bottom half. So as of right now, you can get that measured move all the way down here. So be ready for this to happen. That's why I have this planned out. If we do get to the upside, that's great, but I still think we're gonna hit this naked point of control and then get rejected right over here around 23,400, and then probably come back down to 22.2 and decide if we're gonna go up or down from there, because of the fact that we're gonna be coming back into this descending channel over here, this blue descending channel. Oh, thick enough. Yeah. And this is the thinner ascending. Yeah, sorry guys, computer is very, very slow. Okay, so this is what we're looking at. This is the weak trend, this is the strong trend. We're trying to say, hey, the drop to the down is over, but if we can't get above here, then I do expect the rollover to occur, and then we can try to reaccumulate once we take the liquidity over here. Okay, and I'm looking for this level over here, this daily, and then this fit between these two levels on Bitcoin. And that's where I'm going to probably make my spot buys if we get either here, here, or here. Those are the 3 levels I'm looking for. If we go up, I'm looking to take a short here or over here. Okay, so that's what we're looking at on Bitcoin. And right now we're in the middle of the decision. Volume is decreasing. It's the weekend. And then I don't expect the markets to be in a euphoric stance since we closed so high on Friday, I think Monday will be opening in the red, taking some of that euphoria back away. So whoever bought into the rally on Friday is probably going to be very disappointed Monday if the rally doesn't continue. Okay, so that is Bitcoin. Now let's go to a daily. Then let's go look at Ethereum. That doesn't look like a great stance either. That looks like a bear flag to me. Ready to just take the liquidity down, make like a W, then we can try to make the rally. And if the rally is so weak, they'll take that leg out, make a third leg down. That's what I am assuming right now. So here's Ethereum. And Ethereum is a little bit precarious as well because we are rejecting off the 21 again, and we are finding some resistance before the previous day high. I'm looking for us to get above 1300, and if we can't get above 1300, then I'm looking for lower roll around effect. There's a lot of TA going on over there. Let me get all that off for now. So as you can see, I'm looking for us to at least get up into this level over here, around 1325 for my next short. And if we can't get there and we just reject here, that's also okay, because once we get pushed down, the 21 EMA will actually come down into here as we have more days going sideways or lower. I'm looking for this low to get tested around 1450. And then if we can hold that, then great. If we lose that, then lower, obviously. And this is what I am charting. So I'm looking for this little area to short, which is basically right now. I would be trying to take a short, and I'm trying to roll this short all the way down back into this solid black line around 1160. And then we can look for that support to hold. If the support don't hold, then obviously we're going to break down into our lower accumulation area. And if the support does hold, then that's fine. We can go up and test into the $1,300 area. If 1300 rejects us, then obviously we're going to retest again. So we're kind of just range bound in here between 1300 and 1100 until we decide which way to break, and then we targets elsewhere. You zoom in on a 4-hour. Volume is also declining, by the way. So this bounce is not really giving us the legs we need. There you go. So for today, I'm looking for the next few 4-hour candles to look little sideways action due to the fact that it's not really that much volume. The good thing is we are above the 21 and 55 EMA. As long as that's 21 EMA can cross the 55, good. If not, if the 21 gets rejected here, the rejection off of that price action is going to be pretty mean because we are above it and we're going to have the cross happen underneath it. So it should be quick move down that does occur. So be warned of that. I was looking for the short at 1246 and it did actually hit. I think we hit it. Oh, we didn't hit it by $2, so that's fantastic. If we find some support over here above 1200, I think we can probably hit this 100 EMA at around 1270 and then look for the test into this 1300. I'm looking for a rejection around here though. So I would probably be taking a short and then with a stop loss right above, because if this is not where we would get rejected, then I'm looking for rejection over here at around 1389. So let's see what happens, guys. That's my look on Bitcoin and Ethereum. It's the weekend, so be very, very careful. What you should be keeping an eye on is that, let's see, Ethereum closed at 1220. 1225 CME. So we're basically hovering around there. $20 difference is premium, so it's okay. It's not a big deal. And then Bitcoin closed around 21,255, which is we're wiggling around $100. So that's premium, doesn't matter. So technically we're going sideways. We have no reason to take a trade right now because there's no advantage to trade where there's nothing to be arbitraging due to the no gap from the CME close. I would say be patient. Let this thing either come down for you to take a long off of the support, or let it go up and let you take a short off of resistance. But right now we're literally in the midline. So I wouldn't want to do anything. The only thing I can say is right now, the sign of strength is that the price action is finding support above the 21 and 55. As long as we can hold this and the 21 can cross above 55, that's good. We're going to test up higher. But if we can't get above if this EMA does not cross in the next 2 hours and 27 minutes, you're going to get the next candle be a hard rejection. Probably come under the 21.55 EMA and then, drag the 21 away from the 55 EMA to the downside. If we get a nice little pump right now to the upside and test this $1,300 area, your 21 EMA will cross the 55 EMA, and then the 21 EMA will become the support. So every time price action wants to drop down, your 21 EMA will keep holding it up, as you see here. See? And when you lose the 21 EMA, it starts going down. But when you get up, you hold it as support. That's how you know you have a long. You could keep your stop right under the 21 EMA to mitigate your losses to the downside. So that is Bitcoin and Ethereum for you guys. As you can see, there's not really a good advantageous trade to be made, but the levels are clear. Let's wait for those levels to count, and then we can see if there's support or resistance near those levels, and then act accordingly. And yeah, right now I am looking at all this being resistance. So, I'm looking for a short. The long was yesterday where we were touching our support on Bitcoin and Ethereum. And it happened overnight again. We hit our level of the equilibrium. So, yes, guys, Bitcoin and Ethereum. I will see you guys tomorrow for our weekly recap of how we want everything to close and what we're expecting for the week ahead. Aside from that, please do leave your questions and concerns in the video below. If you have any requests for other assets to recover, just leave it in the section below and I'll go over that. And lastly, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and press the bell button for notifications so you get these real-time updates as soon as they come out, so you can take these trades and make some P&L accordingly. Aside from that, guys, you have a wonderful weekend. Be safe. I'm sorry for the late video. I hope the audio and everything's okay. I'm working with the most old setup ever, and I don't know when I'm going to have the opportunity or the financial leeway to make these upgrades, but I am working on it. Bear with me. I promise you, as soon as I do, you guys will be getting much better content at better quality, much more value to you. So thank you so much. Please do like and subscribe, and comment. YouTube algorithm is my only source now, guys, for future income. So make sure that these videos are getting watched and that they are providing you value, so that way I'm not just talking to myself. All right, guys, have a good one. I love y'all. Be safe. See you tomorrow for the weekly recap.